Hi guys, let's talk about New Year's resolutions today because I'm sure a lot of you are already making New Year's resolutions. It's this time of the year that a lot of us we make New Year's resolutions. Unfortunately, a lot of us we are unable to keep them. So today I'm going to share with you how to make and keep New Year's resolutions. So have you managed to keep your resolutions and achieve your goals in the past few years? Well, if you have, you deserve a pat on the back because according to a study, 80% of New Year's resolutions fail by Feb. Why is the failure rate so high? I believe it's because the New Year's resolutions that you make are not smart. When I say smart, I don't mean intelligent or not dumb. It's not like that. SMART is an acronym for specific, measurable, announced, realistic, and time bound. I believe a lot of us are unable to keep our New Year's resolutions because we don't make the resolutions based on this set of criteria. So, today I'm going to share with you one of my New Year's resolutions and how we can make it smart. So, one of my New Year's resolutions is to conduct more workshops. Let's see whether this New Year's resolution of mine fits the SMART criteria. So, first, is my resolution specific? It's not. What kind of workshops do I want to do? Conduct more workshops. It's pretty vague. Is it measurable? It just says more. So, what does more mean? How many am I planning to conduct? Have I announced it? Or have I just kept it to myself? If I've kept it to myself, the probability of failure will be pretty high. Is it realistic? Unsure by the statement conduct more workshops because it depends on the number. I've not mentioned any number. Like if I want to conduct 100 workshops, that could be unrealistic. And last but not least, is it time bound? There's no mention of time in my statement. It just says conduct more workshops, but I'm assuming it's a year because it's a New Year's resolution. So over the course of 1 year, I'll be conducting more workshops. So how can we make this New Year's resolution smart? So let's start with S. So let's make our resolution specific. Instead of just saying conduct more workshops, let's add the kind of workshops that I want to conduct. So conduct more communication skills workshops. So this is specific. At least I know what kind of workshops I'll have to conduct. Next, let's make it measurable. So conduct more workshops is vague. So how many do I want to conduct? So 5 communication skills workshops. So that's measurable. I'm able to count the number of workshops that I'll be conducting next year. Let's skip announcement for now. We'll come back to it later. So let's move to R. Is my New Year's resolution realistic? So I have taken a look at my schedule, my work commitments, my personal commitments for next year. And based on that, yes, 5 communication skills workshops for next year is realistic. So that's a check. So now let's make it time bound. So conduct 5 communication skills workshops by 31st December 2019. So now I've put in a date by which I have to conduct all 5 communication skills workshops. And now let's move on to A, the announcement. Now that I have announced it on YouTube and I've shared this with my family and friends, you guys will be pushing me and making sure that I am conducting communication skills workshops over the course of the next year. So if you can see on this slide, SMART, all have been ticked. That means that my New Year's resolution meets the SMART criteria. So now let's compare my New Year's resolution that meets the SMART criteria with the one that I had come up with earlier. Which of the two do you think has a higher probability of success? It's definitely the one with the SMART criteria, isn't it? So if you've noticed, I was not following SMART in that particular order. I did SMRT and then A. Because announcement comes at the end once you've made sure that your resolution is specific, measurable, realistic, time bound, then you announce your resolution to the world. So the acronym is SMART because it's easier to remember that way. That's the reason why I've kept it. If I put it as SMRTA, it'll be difficult for us to remember. But ultimately, you have to make sure that all the 5 boxes are checked. And then you know that your New Year's resolution meets the SMART criteria. Let me share with you my other New Year's resolutions. One you already know, which is conducting 5 communication skills workshops by 31st December 2019. The other one is to design and launch my very own website by 30th June 2019. Again, this meets the SMART set of criteria. My third New Year's resolution is to enroll in Customer-Centric Marketing for Entrepreneurs course on EDX platform and complete the course by 30th June 2019. So these are my New Year's resolutions. What are your New Year's resolutions? Are they smart? And if they're not, make them smart. And on that note, let me wish all of you a very happy New Year. And I hope this time round you're able to keep all your New Year's resolutions.